Hello guys, first, look, this Sophie had to be held back on the bench. What's going on, guys? This is your channel TFD, coming back another wild one for y'all today. Look, Sophie Cunningham is out here doing the absolute most, and the internet cannot handle it. For this one, we got to take it all the way up to Indy. Buckle up, let's get into it. Let's go. Man, what a day. I don't even know where to begin. Sophie Cunningham is officially standing on business. She's trending, she's quote tweeting, she's reposting, and she's lighting up every corner of the timeline. Now look, Sophie's always had that fire in her, but today? Today, she became a certified headline. She was already known, but now, she's viral famous. She's everywhere famous. You can't scroll 2 swipes without seeing her name pop up. And you know what? She knows exactly what she's doing. This ain't no accident. Sophie is leaning all the way into the chaos, and it's working. She got the internet going crazy, like literally. People are making whole fan pages, reposting every move, and yeah, this is lit. But let's go ahead and slide over to Twitter real quick and check out what she's been saying, because it's been spicy. Alright, this right here is her official X account, and just like I told y'all, she's been real active today. Not just tweeting, but throwing subtle jabs, slick little subliminals, reposting stuff, liking drama posts. Yeah, she's deep in it. Now, if y'all haven't heard, that whole Marina Mabry situation? Yeah, it's been upgraded to a flagrant 2. Yup, straight like that. Honestly, Marina should have been suspended in some type of way. Whether it's a game, a fine, something. But let's keep it rolling because the timeline is wild right now. This pic right here, going crazy viral. That's her as a kid. Bro, word is she used to play football too. From what I gathered, she was a kicker in high school. Yeah, she's been tough. And now, her jersey sold out, she's retweeting petitions, and she's letting the world know she ain't backing down. Told y'all, she from the show me state. She's standing on business. Like heavy, ain't afraid of no backlash, and honestly, she probably loves all this drama. Marina, Jacy Sheldon, all of it. She's sitting back like, y'all really pressed, huh? Bottom line, this is boosting her even more. She's becoming a fan favorite, not just for hooping, but for riding for her people. And that petition she retweeted? Yeah, that sealed it. She's not just hooping. She's a real one off the court too. Because she's letting you know, yeah, I see the drama. I see the noise. And guess what else I see? My jersey sold out. Like sold. Out. Y'all, that's another conversation we gotta have. And don't worry, we about to dive deep into it. I mentioned it earlier, but now it's official. Sophie Cunningham's jersey is completely sold out on the Indiana Fever website. Let's pull it up right now. $80 Fanatics Navy Explorer Edition. Fast break replica. Gone. $79.99. Out of stock. And it's not just Caitlin Clark this time. Sophie's name is ringing off too, especially after everything that went down last night. Like, y'all still want to talk about petitions? Still trying to get somebody suspended? Meanwhile, she out here moving merch like a superstar. Let that sink in. She's selling out jerseys. Bro, Sophie is selling out jerseys. What are we even talking about at this point? Like, for real, what are we talking about? This isn't just drama. This is levels to it, man. Levels to the madness. You can't teach that kind of momentum. You can't manufacture this kind of moment. Sophie stepped up, said her piece, and the fans responded loud. So yeah, keep the drama going if you want. Meanwhile, she laughing all the way to the top of the charts. Because this ain't just basketball. This is a movement, bro. Man, I just want to play this one again. Look to her how crazy she is for Caitlin, but Austin Kelly grabbing her and stop her. She was so angry. After looking Mabry push. On ESPN radio, finally we're seeing Caitlin Clark's teammates step up and go after the people who are going after Clark. Joe Fortenbaugh, on what people are saying after Sophie Cunningham defended Clark.
Is it wrong for me to say this was a hell of a lot of fun to watch? Because I know we're supposed to be worried about sportsmanship, but these two were going at it last night. I think one of the best takeaways from all of this is that late foul by Cunningham, the hard foul that led to the ejection and all this, the late fracas, that was viewed by many as retaliation against Sheldon for what had happened to Clark earlier in the game.
Yeah.
And what you heard from most people following that was, finally, we're seeing Clark's teammates step up and go after the people that are going after Clark.
That was a big thing last year, right?
That's what it felt like. It felt like I did not watch nearly enough to understand whether or not everyone was getting involved at the appropriate moment, right? Like, there's only so much I was seeing. But that was a talking point of Caitlin Clark's getting targeted and none of her teammates are stepping up. And this last night appeared to be a teammate stepping up and firing back, and then the fracas ensued.
Yep.
Sophie Cunningham's jersey sold out on WNBA.com, by the way, after she defended Clark.
Get out of here.
Really?
True.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, it was pretty awesome.
Yeah, I think you just have this flashpoint moment in, surrounding such a huge player, and someone that's involved is going to be, brought kind of into the halo of her popularity and aura, whether it's an ugly moment or not.
Sophie Cunningham is a dog.
Especially if Sophie Cunningham is going to continue to fight people for messing with Caitlin Clark, because it feels like Caitlin Clark is going to get treated in a certain way in this league for a long time. She's not a rookie anymore. Okay? She's already proved herself. She's won. And then there were some, ladies last night that were trying to go a little physical. And in last year, I think something we noticed, and I think a lot of people noticed, is when Caitlin would get bullied, nobody would do nothing.
That's right.
Nobody would do nothing. It was like, hey, they didn't know, like, whoa, I can't believe this is happening. I can't believe people are doing this to Caitlin Clark. Teammates weren't jumping in there. They bring in Sophie Cunningham. I had no idea. Sophie Cunningham was a black belt at the age of 6.
Yeah. Yep.
Boom!
Wow.
Jacy Sheldon, that's cute. You want to poke her in the eye, then push her into a boom, maybe thing? Go ahead. I'll take a take foul, and you'll eat the deck a little bit here. And then we'll get at I love it. I know people aren't going to like this. I like the Connecticut team doing what they did as well.
Yeah.
I don't like the blindside cheap shot. I don't like the poke in the eye. But I don't mind the
physical.
Yeah, I don't mind a little bit of competitive, how you doing, keep it moving. Especially at the WNBA with how much is at stake. Right now they're at a pivotal time.
Yep.
There's a CBA coming up, I think. I believe there is some sort, because remember they're talking about holding out.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
You're
so
right.
there is some sort, I believe there is a CBA coming up. So it's like there's an opportunity now. What is the pivotal time? It's like having good basketball, good. Having cheap shots, not good probably. But having good competitive fire, I think great. And if Caitlin's going to continue to pull up from the fucking logo,
She will.
and drop it with no hesitation. Last night, double team, step back, sideways. How you doing? Keep it moving. Then how about her to the bench afterwards with a?
You like that?
Like Caitlin, I think she got 17% of all flagrant fouls were against her last year in the WNBA.
I was like, come on, you big dummies. Is she getting hyped? Yes. But she was in the backyard. She was putting in the same time, sometimes maybe more than you were. I can't fault her.
I think this young lady, Caitlin Clark, you really getting to see her explode. I think she's going to be probably the first WNBA player to average about 34, 35 a game.
She loves to compete. Y'all want to take cheap shots at me? Whatever. It's part of the game. I'm gonna keep hooping.
You guys came for basketball.
Yeah,
Let's talk about basketball. Come on now.
Amazing. A beast. She is the truth.
Caitlin Clark is responsible for nearly 27% of the WNBA's league-wide activity in 2024, including attendance. 1 in 6 tickets sold at the WNBA arena attributed to Caitlin Clark.
I can relate to that young lady, and I felt for her. I know what it's like to be hated. I know what it's like to be a black woman and hated because of my color. I can't imagine this young lady, I don't want to use hate, but despised. And people just having, she brought some on herself a little bit because she's cocky for a good reason.
Confident.
And I love that about her. To watch the dynamics and the media, they had their narrative. And I was pleased and proud to see the narrative wasn't the truth.